That's right, my FaceTime interview with Specialist Matthew Manuel is a little pixely. The audio cuts in and out, and that's because he's doing very important work a long way from home.
I grew up in Spokane. I was born and raised there, and then I graduated high school from East Valley High School. Probably one of my best memories growing up was just the winters. It was a lot of fun.
U.S. Army Specialist Matthew Manuel knew what he was signing up for when he joined the Army. But even still, if the thing he loves about Spokane is the winter, then his current location must have been a bit of an adjustment. Where are you right now? Where am I talking to you from?
I am in Douala, Cameroon, in West Africa. It's very hot and humid. It's an equatorial country. That humidity that was the realization that, oh yeah, I'm in Africa now. It's hot here.
Manuel is there with the U.S. Army to help train Cameroonian troops dealing with improvised explosive devices, also known as IEDs. This is a growing threat in Cameroon, as the military there continues to battle the extremist group Boko Haram.
As an explosive ordnance disposal technician, our job is to remove explosive hazards from the battlefield. How that's useful for training the Cameroonians is, they have an emerging IED threat that us as the U.S. military has become very familiar with in the last several years. So we're here to help train, advise, and assist in their defeat of IED warfare.
Have you seen the effects that Boko Haram has had on the mentality of the people who live there?
They're afraid. They have lost lives. That's why we're here, is we're trying to get ahead of the threat, and so that the Cameroonians and a lot of the other partner nations in the Chad Lake Basin won't suffer the same learning lessons that we did in the last 15 years.
I don't know how much of this is classified, but can you walk us through some of the different ways that you're training the Army there to be more prepared?
It was a lot of very kind of intense training and long days, and we wanted to get them the most information that we possibly could. We're teaching and training in the vehicle-borne IED threat, as well as a couple other different threats that they're experiencing now, suicide bombers.
What kind of metamorphosis do you see in the guys you're training from day one to when they're done with the training?
We saw a lot of mistakes, very, very simple mistakes that could be very costly, and progressed into fully understanding some of the techniques that we have shown them. It's great to be a part of that and to feel like I'm actually making a difference in keeping some of these guys alive when they go hit the battlefield.
How is being on the ground in Cameroon, how has that changed your perspective on America and living here?
I would say as Americans, we should feel very lucky for our living situation. We've experienced terrorist attacks, which are terrible, from violent extremist organizations, but we should feel very, very lucky for the conditions that we live in.
Well, Manuel says that he does hope to be back in Spokane for the holidays, but then after that he wants to go straight back to Cameroon to continue training these soldiers in the fight that really has no foreseeable end.
Right, and clearly it's very rewarding work for him then. And
totally.
You and I talked about this a little last week. Boko Haram is, to me, one of the most terrifying terrorist groups too, just targeting young girls and women. And so, I think any work that can be done to prevent this or stop this group is probably a good one, and you can understand why he would want to go back and feel the need to do that.
And the great irony, I mean, you can loosely translate Boko Haram to, unclean book. Their whole message is to squash education. So I think it's very awesome to see our servicemen and women going over to educate and help in that battle.
Absolutely. All right. Good for him. Hopefully he can come back for the holidays.
For the winter he loves. It's better than, I'm sure, what he'll see in winter in Cameroon.
I know,
so,
right,
yeah.
right. Okay.